Welcome to Sunya IAS and welcome to this discussion. Today we will be discussing the previous year questions of blood relations. Now I'll be discussing questions from 2025 onwards. I'll go back till 2011. Now blood relations as a topic is one of the simple yet important topics. अब इस साल भी in 2025 there were two questions were very much doable in the exam conditions also. Even they were not taking too much of the time, but many times the questions might be confusing. I'm not saying that questions will be confusing, might be confusing if you picked up the wrong line. Basic idea to solve such a question is to draw a family tree. We have seen that in the class as well. Ab we'll solve all the PYQs here applying the concepts that we have learned in the class. Let's start this. So first question, this is from 2025 onwards. Now see, what you will notice is in the recent years, like in 2025, 24, 23, the pattern of the questions will be slightly different, and in the previous questions, the pattern would be slightly different. Earlier, this topic used to have lengthier questions, and along with that, 3, 2, 3, 5, 4 questions might be attached. But here, we'll be discussing this question. Here, the pattern is different. Although the concept is same, they are asking it in different format here. Let's start this. So a question is given, let's say this is the question, and two particular statements are given. We are supposed to find out which of the statement can be used to solve this particular question. How is Q related to P? We need to find the relation of Q with respect to P. तो Q का P के साथ किस प्रकार से संबंध है वो हमें बताना है. अब there are two statements given. Statement 1 is talking about P is having two sisters. So let's say this is P. P has two sisters R and S. So these are sisters of P. See, I'll be using the symbols that I have taught in the class. Circle represents the female. A single dash line represents the sibling part. A vertical line would represent parent-child relation. A double line would represent husband-wife relation. A square would represent male. A circle is a female. So I'll be using all this notations here. So how is Q related to P? Right now, if I use only statement 1 बस मुझे यही बोल रहा है कि P की दो बहनें हैं R और S. Q का जिक्र ही नहीं है. मतलब I cannot solve this question by using statement 1 alone. Same way if I use statement 2 alone. If I am separately drawing statement 2 is saying R's father is the brother of Q. So if this is R, this is R's father है तो would be male, is the brother of Q. So this is what I know, that R's father is the brother of Q. Right now using statement 2 alone I cannot solve because I have no information about P. So this is the basic sense that you cannot solve by either 1 alone or 2 alone. You will have to combine both the statements. So let's combine both the statements now. Now if I combine this here, that R's father is the brother of Q. तो R के जो पिता हैं Q के भाई हैं. So this is what we know. अब how is Q related to P? How is Q related to P? Q का क्या संबंध है या Q किस प्रकार से P से संबंधित है ये बताना है. Now see, P and R will be siblings. So this is R's father. Can I say this is P's father also? So from here what I can derive is that Q's brother is P's father also. Q's brother is P's father also. But right now with this given information we don't know whether Q is the sister or the brother of P's father. If Q becomes the sister of P's father, then we can say that Q is the paternal aunt या बुआ होगी. If Q becomes the brother of P's father, then we can say that Q is the paternal uncle या चाचा बोला जाएगा. That means right now we don't know, using this information we cannot decipher the gender of Q. If we cannot decipher the gender of Q, we cannot for certainly answer that how is Q related to P. What we can say that is Q is one of the sibling of P's father, but whether Q is the paternal uncle or the paternal aunt, we cannot say by surety because P's gender is not known. That is why the answer is question cannot be answered even by using any of the statements. So the answer is D here. Let's see the next question. Now again, next question was in 2025. Here certain relations are given followed by some statements, and they are saying that how many of these statements are definitely true. So certain statements are given, we need to answer that how many of these are definitely correct statements. Let's see. P is the brother of Q and R. So let's say this is P. Now P is the brother of Q and R. So P is the brother, that means P is a male, but we don't know the gender of Q as well as R. What we know is that P is the brother, so P is male here. This is what we know. S is R's mother, so R's mother is S. Now can I say if these are brothers, if P is the brother of Q and R, can I say all three of them would be having the same parents here? So S is the mother of R, yeah, S is R's mother, and T is P's father. So T is P's father and S is R's mother. Can I say T and S are married here? And these three are siblings here. Now this is what we can derive from this particular given equation कि P जो है वो Q और R का भाई है, S जो है वो R की माता है, और P जो है वो T के पिता है, एंड ये दोनों आपस में मैरिड होंगे, क्योंकि हम यहाँ पे बात कर रहे हैं जब ये तीनों भाई बहन हैं. अब the statement says T and S are couples, so T and S are couples, yes, this is correct. Q is T's son, we don't know whether Q is the son or the daughter, so we cannot for sure say this. T is Q's father, yes, we can definitely say that T is Q's father. S is P's mother, yes, S is R's mother also, S will be P's mother also. R is T's daughter, we don't know the gender of R, so we cannot answer this for surety. P is S's son, yes, for sure P is S's son, because we know that P was the brother, so P is a male here. So you have 1, 3, 4 and 6, total 4 statements to be definitely true here. Let's see the next one. Now next one is from 2023. Up here again a question is given, what is the relation of E to B? We need to find the relation between E and B, and certain statements are given. Now see, what we need to do here is we need to determine that which of the statements you will need to find the relation of E to B. Now how to solve such kind of questions, we have seen this in the class also, but see, first notice which are the people that are in consideration. So relation of E and B are asked. In these statements, where do you find the information about E and B? Information about E is given here, information about B is given here. So that means I'll need at least these 2 statements. So if I use statement 1, I can relate B with A. I'm just trying to see the relations abhi. I'm not drawing the complete family tree. I'm just trying to see which all statements I'll need. So statement 1 will give us the information about B's relation with A, and statement 3 will give the information about E's relation to D. This is what I get. That means again 1 and 3 are 2 isolated piece of information that I'll get. तो कुछ और भी यूज करना पड़ेगा. I'll have to use some other statement. यहाँ पर कोई और कथन यूज करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि कथन 1 और कथन 3 से मुझे B का संबंध A से मिला और E का संबंध D से मिला. आपस में क्या संबंध है ये अभी भी नहीं पता है. Now I'll use some other statement here. Statement A and D are known, so information about A is given here and A is related with C here. Same way दूसरा जो कथन है, second statement is relating D with C. तो ये था statement 1, ये था statement 3, ये था statement 4 और ये था statement 2. क्या मैं कह सकता हूँ कि जब ये चारों का इस्तेमाल करूंगा तब मुझे समझ में आएगा कि B से लेकर E तक का क्या संबंध है. मतलब पहला चीज आपको ये समझना होगा कि आपको कितने कथन का इस्तेमाल करना है. सेम सवाल को मैं ये भी करके पूछा जा सकता है वहां पर कि कितने कथनों का उपयोग करना पड़ेगा इसका उत्तर देने के लिए, और यहाँ पर ऑप्शंस में ऐसा होगा ओनली 1, 2, 3 या 4. इस तरह से भी पूछा जा सकता है सवाल। तो आपको पहले यू विल हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई हाउ टू प्रोसीड विद सच क्वेश्चंस। फर्स्ट आइडेंटिफाई द statements that are absolutely needed to solve this question. So you'll need 4 statements to solve this. By this only we can say that ये तो नहीं होगा. Let's see C and D whether we are able to actually get, या whether these statements are actually sufficient to solve this or they are not. So let's use all the 4 statements now and let's solve. So statement 1 says A and B are married couples. So A and B are married couples. See, this doesn't give us the information whether A is female or A is male. So A and B are married couples. This is what we know. We have information of A. Let's see another information about A. This says A and C are sisters. Now we know that A and C are sisters. That means both are female. That means B should be male because A and B are married couples. So we have used statement 1 and statement 4 to get this information. Next is about we have C, A and B. Let's use a statement about C which says D is the father of C. So D is the father of C. Can I say D is the father of A also, because these two are sisters? So this is what we have. E is D's son. So D is also having another child, that is E, and E is the son here. So we have this information given in all the 4 statements, and they are saying what is the relation of E to B. So clearly E becomes the brother-in-law of B here. B is married to E's sister, that is A. So B is married to A, who is E's sister. So B and E are brother-in-laws of each other. E और B आपस में जीजा और साला वाला relation है यहाँ पर. That means all the 4 statements are needed and they are sufficient to answer this. So your answer should be C here. Let's see the next one. The next statement says, is Z the brother of X? So we need to answer whether Z is the brother of X or not. Again, 2 statements are given, that X is the brother of Y and Y is the brother of Z. So let's first to draw this, because this itself relates with X and Z. So let's draw this one. X is the brother of Y. X जो है, X is the brother of Y, and Y is the brother of Z, and Y is the brother of Z. This is what statement 1 is saying. Is Z the brother of X? Do I know the gender of Z? What I know from here is X, Y, Z are siblings, but we don't know whether Z is the brother or sister of X. So right now we don't know the gender of Z. So statement 1 is giving us no information regarding gender of Z. That means we cannot for certainly say that whether Z is the brother of X or not. Statement 2 again is saying X, Y, Z are siblings. So statement 2 is giving me this information, that X, Y, Z are siblings. This is what we know. We don't know the gender of Z here. Again, we cannot for sure say that whether Z is the brother of X or not. So Z का gender या Z का लिंग नहीं पता है हमको, इसलिए हम नहीं बोल सकते Z X का भाई है या बहन है. That means even by using both the statement also you will not be able to answer, because none of the statement is giving the information about the gender of Z here. So again the answer will be both the statements are not sufficient to answer this particular question. Let's see the next one. P, Q, R, S, T and U are 6 members of a family. R is the spouse of Q. So we know that R is the spouse of Q. R is the spouse of Q means right now we don't know their genders. What we know is that they are married couples here. U is the mother of T. So again, see, information will be given in such segregated formats. Try to read information in some logical order. Now what does the logical order mean here? Logical order means that right now you have information about R and Q. Try to look for a statement which gives you more information regarding R and Q, so that you are able to draw around this itself. So right now I am leaving this statement. I'll underline the statement that I am leaving. So U is the mother of T, I'm leaving this, and S is the daughter of U. I'll leave this also. I need the information regarding R and Q so that I can proceed around this. P's daughter is T and R's son is P. So what we know is R's son is P. This is what we know, that R's son is P and P's daughter is T. So you have P's daughter, that is T. This is what we know here. There are two couples in the family. We also know that there are two couples in the family. The statement that we left was U is the mother of T. So U is the mother of T. Now P was the son. R's son is P. So P was the son. Can I say that U is the mother of T? U is the mother of T, has to be married to P here. And S is the daughter of U. S is the daughter of U. So S is the daughter of U means T and S are siblings here. This is what we know from this. So R is the spouse of Q. R is the spouse of Q. U is the mother of T. U is the mother of T. And S is the daughter of U. S is the daughter of U. P's daughter is T. P's daughter is T. And R's son is P. R's son is P. There are two married couples in the family. So we have used the complete information to draw this family tree. Right now we don't know the gender of Q and R, that who is the husband here, who is the wife here, we don't know this. Statement 1 says Q is the grandfather of T. We don't know whether Q is the grandfather or the grandmother, so we don't know about this. Q is the grandmother of T. Again, we don't know about this. R is the mother of P. R is the mother of P. Again, we don't know about this because gender of R is not known. T is the granddaughter of Q. Yes, for sure T becomes the granddaughter because T's gender is known. So we can definitely say that Q might be grandfather, might be grandmother of T, but T for sure is the granddaughter of Q. That means we are sure about this statement that T is the granddaughter. Q दादा है या दादी है नहीं पता, जेंडर Q का नहीं पता, लेकिन T का जेंडर पता है कि T जो है वो तो पोती है, because T is the female here. So we know that statement C is correct here, D is correct here. Fine, let's see the next question. Now a family of 6 generations consisting of 6 members, P, Q, R, S, T and U, and these are 3 males and 3 females. So this is specifically given. Also you should note here that they are talking about 2 generations only. There are only 2 generations there, out of which there are 6 people, out of which 3 males and 3 females are there, and it is given that 2 married couples are there and 2 unmarried siblings are there. So 2 married couples 4 हो गए and 2 unmarried siblings total 6 हो गए. U is P's daughter. That means I can say that U lies in the P lies in the upper generation and U lies in the second generation here. This is what we can say. Q is R's mother-in-law. So how will you represent someone's mother-in-law here? So mother-in-law, let's say Q is R's mother-in-law. So if this is the mother-in-law and we are talking about 2 generations in the family, so if this is the mother-in-law, this would be father-in-law, and you will have a son here and a wife here, and Q becomes the mother-in-law of this person यहाँ पर, and we are talking about a family यहाँ पर. It is also given that U is P's daughter. Can I say P lies in this generation and U lies in this generation? And since U is the daughter, U becomes the sister of this person here, and Q is the mother-in-law of R, so R should be here. T is the unmarried male, so T is not married and T is a male here, so T becomes the brother यहाँ पर, and S is a male, so only space left is for this, S becomes the male. See, क्वेश्चन बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेट नहीं करना है, जितना इजीली आप सोच सकते हो एक फैमिली सेटअप में क्या हो सकता है. जस्ट ट्राई एंड ड्रॉ दिस फॉर 2 generations. Which of the following is correct out of this? R is U's husband? नहीं. R is S's wife? R is S's wife? Yes. S is unmarried? नहीं. S is married to R? None of the above. तो your answer is B here, that R जो है वो S की पत्नी है. Done. Let's see the next question. Now it says a joint family consists of 7 members. Now there are 7 members, A, B, C, D, E, F and G, with 3 females. Specifically it is given that there are 3 females. It consists of 7 members with 3 females. G is a widow and sister-in-law of D's father, F. B and D are siblings, and A is the daughter of B. So all these information is given. What we need is who is E. So this is what we need to find, who is E here. So let's draw the family tree here and see. A joint family, ये सारा कुछ है, 7 members and 3 females are there. This is given. G is a widow and sister-in-law of D's father, F. So we know that, let's say this is D, D's father is F, so this is D's father, F, and G is a widow and sister-in-law of this person. Sister-in-law, how will make sister-in-law? So this might be his brother, and here this might be G. G is the wife of his brother, and she's a widow. That means this person might be dead right now. So this person might be dead right now. So G becomes a widow and a sister-in-law of F, which was A's father here, D's father here. So this information is given to us. Next, B and D are siblings. So B and D both are siblings. This we know. And A is the daughter of B. A is the daughter of B. So A is the daughter here of B. C is the cousin of B. C is the cousin. Now cousin of B would lie here, because अगर यहीं पर होता तो C would have been sister or brother of B, but they are specifically saying cousin, so that means C might be G's son or daughter here, G's child. Now who is E? Ab right now we don't know who is E. E can be, now see, associated with F, might be associated B, might be associated with C and all, but just see the options. Options mein what you know is either 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, yeah, 1, 2, 3 all are correct. So what we can do is, first thing, let's say if 1 is correct, then wife of if E is the wife of F, that means if E lies here and E becomes the wife of F, then if this is true, then grandmother of A, is E the grandmother? Yes. This also becomes true. Aunt of C, is E becomes the aunt of C? Yes. So this also becomes true. That means if 1 is correct, so 1, 2 and 3, all 3 should be correct here. That means, can I say if 1 is correct, then second and third should be correct also. That means you cannot have 1 and 2 only, and you cannot have 1 and 3 only as the answer. Either it is 1, 2, 3, or it should be just 2 and 3. Because if 1 is correct, then 2 and 3 automatically becomes correct here. Let's say if 1 is not correct. If 1 is not correct, if 1 is not correct, that means you are not given this information that E is the wife of A. If E is not the wife of A, then let's say grandmother of A is correct. If 1 is not correct, then automatically 2 and 3 should be correct. If 2 and 3 is correct, that means aunt of C. So aunt of C should again be this person only, aunt of C. If aunt of C is this person, then again E becomes the wife of F only. That means again if 3 is correct, so 1 will also be correct, automatically 2 will also be correct. So in any sense, if you are seeing this, you will see that all the 3 should be correct simultaneously. That means your answer here becomes 1, 2 and 3 here. All the 3 statements are correct. तीनों सही होंगे यहाँ पर. Let's see the next question. Now this says, consider the following relationships among the members of family of 6 persons. तो यहाँ पर 6 लोग दिए हुए हैं, 1 से लेके 5 स्टेटमेंट आपको दिए हैं. Which of the following inferences can be drawn from the above? अब यहाँ से क्या inference निकाला जा सकता है? What inference can you draw from these statements? This is what is the question here. Number of males equal number of females. So one information is given that number of males and females are equal. A and E are sons of F. So we know that A and E are sons of F. So let's say this is F. A and E are sons of F. We are talking about 6 people. 2 of this we already know that these 2 are males. equal number of males and females, so 3 males should be there, 3 females should be there. I'll be writing all the males here. So A and E are sons of F, that means A and E should be male here. We don't know about F. F can be father, F can be mother here. D is the mother of 2, one boy and one girl. Now D is the mother of 2 and one should be boy, other should be girl. Can I definitely say that D is not here? Yeah, D is not the mother of A and E because these are 2 people. So that means D is definitely not here in this. D might be upar, abhi we'll see that. B is the son of A. Now B is the son of A. B is the son of A. So we know that B is somewhere here in this generation and B is the son of A. That means another male is B. So remaining, can I say all of them should be female? So we have A done, B done, you will have C, D and F. All the 3 should be females. So E and F are sons of, this is F, should be female. D is the mother of 2, one boy and one girl. Right now this is what we know. अब D needs to be the son of 2 people. अब यहाँ से देख के बताओ कहाँ हो सकता है. Also चलो let's see this statement also, that there is only one married couple in the family at present. If I make a married couple here, then that person will have 2 sons, but it is specifically given one boy and one girl. So can I make that married couple here? And this girl, this person is having 2 children, one is B and other has to be the sister of B, one boy and one girl. Now let's see, D is the mother of 2, so this is D and this person becomes C. So D is the mother of 2, one boy, one girl. So this is how we can draw the family tree for this particular question. Just see the inferences. A, B, C are all female. Nahin, A is a male. You can see from here also that A is a male here. A is the husband of D. A is the husband of D. Yes, this is correct. E and F are children of D. Nahi. D is the daughter of F. Nahi, D is the daughter-in-law of F. So you'll have option B as the correct answer, that A is the husband of D. A जो है वो D का पति है. ये this inference we can draw from here. Let's see the next question. A plus B and A minus B means something here. We need to find the expression P plus R minus Q. What is the meaning of this? We need to find this. So A plus B, yeah, P plus R means P is the son of R. So P is the son of R. This is what is given. R minus Q means R minus Q. R is the wife of Q. So this R is the wife of Q here. This is what we know. Now from this, Q is the son of P. Nahi, Q is the father of P. Q is the wife of P. Nahi, Q is the father of P. So you will have option C as the correct answer, that Q जो है वो P का पिता है. Let's see the next question. Now it says that there are 5 persons in the group P, Q, R, S and T. The group has one doctor, one lawyer and one artist. This is given. P and S are unmarried students. So specifically we know that P and S are unmarried students. That means neither of P and S, P और S में से कोई भी डॉक्टर, लॉयर या आर्टिस्ट नहीं होगा. अनमैरिड है और स्टूडेंट से लिखा हुआ है. T is a man married to one of the group members. So अब T is a man married to one of the group members. किसी के साथ शादी करी है T ने. This is what we know. P और S जो है वो unmarried है. And just see, this is they are talking about a group. ये family नहीं है, ये group की बात हो रही है. तो family tree नहीं बनेगा, बस आपस के relations हम बना सकते हैं यहाँ पर. Q is the brother of P. So I'll draw Q like this. Q is the brother of P here. This is what we know. And is neither doctor nor artist. तो Q जो है doctor भी नहीं है, artist भी नहीं है. That means Q becomes a lawyer here. This is what we know. R is not the doctor. If R is not the doctor, see R कहाँ होगा? P और S है यहाँ पर. Q is done, T is done. तो R should be married to T, and R is not the doctor. Out of these two professions, R is not doctor. So can I say R has to be artist? That means T becomes the doctor here. And S क्या है? S एक S is another unmarried student. एक अविवाहित विद्यार्थी है S भी. Let's see the questions. अब just see 2016 paper, how easy it would have been. You just need to draw this much only, and with this you can answer 5 questions. एक बार में 5 सवाल हो गए, 1 मिनट का भी नहीं लगा ये टाइम इसको बनाने में. Who is the doctor? So T is the doctor. Answer is T here. Who is the artist? Artist is R here. So R is the artist. Who is the spouse of R? Spouse of R is T here. So T becomes the spouse of R. Who is the lawyer? Lawyer कौन है? Lawyer is Q. So Q जो है lawyer है यहाँ पर. Who of the among the following is definitely a man? इनमें से कौन definitely एक आदमी है? या तो Q हो सकता है या T हो सकता है. P और S का हमें जेंडर नहीं पता, तो either it is Q और T. ऑप्शंस में दिया है Q, so our answer becomes Q here. तो एक सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन जिसके साथ 5 क्वेश्चन अटैच करके दे दिए, एक बार में हार्डली 2 मिनट लगा होगा, पूरा 5 के 5 सवाल आपके हो जाएंगे. दिस वॉज हाउ ईजी द पेपर वॉज बैक देन इन 2016. चलिए आगे करते हैं. बट अब क्या कर सकती है यूपीएससी? ना यूपीएससी विल फ्रेम अ सिमिलर क्वेश्चन बट दे विल मॉडिफाई द फॉर्मेट. Let's say they will give you that which of the following statement is needed to find out that who is the husband of R. ऐसे करके कुछ भी एक क्वेश्चन दे देंगे that how many statements are needed to find out this. Similar question को modify करके दे देंगे. चलिए let's see the next one. Now it says 4 persons A, B, C, D consisting of 2 married couples in the region. So there are 4 persons and 2 married couples in the group. Both the women are shorter than their respective husbands. So it is given that both the women are shorter than their respective husbands. A is the tallest among 4. Now see what is happening. They have mixed thoda sa arrangement also here in this question. So A is tallest amongst the 4. A is tallest. C is taller than B. So specifically this should have been in the arrangements part. It is not the exact question for your blood relations part. A is the tallest amongst the 4. A is the tallest. C is taller than B. So C will lie somewhere here, but I know that C will lie somewhere above B. See, ऊपर I am writing all those people who are taller. नीचे I am writing all those people who are shorter. D is B's brother. So D is B's brother. This is what we know, that D is B's brother. C is taller than B, and D is the brother of B. In this context, which of the following statement is not correct? So here we need to find out which of this is specifically is not correct here. So first we'll find out what is the relation here, if there is some relation that is given. Yeah, we can decipher here. Now what we can do is just see that it is given that both the women are shorter than their respective husband. So both the women are shorter than their respective husband. That means if A is the tallest amongst the 4, you have 2 male and 2 female given here. If A is the tallest among the 4, that means can I say A is a male? Can I say this? Also it is given that D is B's brother. So can I say A and D are male? That means you have B and C as female here. So B and C are female. Also it is given that D and B, we have a relation here that D is B's brother. Sorry. So D is the brother of B. So we have a relation like this, and if this are brother and sisters, can I say D has to be married to C and B has to be married to A. So we can have this relation. So all the 4 have family ties. Yes, all the 4 are having some family ties given here. Secondly, we need to also decipher the arrangement order here. So arrangement would be A is the tallest here, Next, C is taller than B. We know that C should lie above B somewhere, but we also know that D is the husband of C. That means D also has to lie above C. That means I'll have D here, C here, and B here. So this is the order of height that you will have. So B is the shortest amongst the four. Yes, B is the shortest amongst the four. A is B's husband. A is B's husband. This is also correct. C is taller than D. Definitely not. C is not taller than D. C is the wife of D, and all the husbands are taller than their respective wives. That means C has to be shorter than D here. So your answer here becomes that C D से लंबा है, यह यहाँ पर सही नहीं है. So कौन सा सही नहीं है? You have option C as not correct here. Done. Let's see the next one. A, B, C, D, E, F are members of a family. They are, so certain professions are also given. So now blood relations and professions are also mixed. Certain statements are given. We need to first decipher the profession, the respective profession, and their blood relations even. It is given that there are two married couples in the family, and total there are 6 members in the family. Fine. Now see, D is the grandmother of F. Let's start from any of this. What we know is we have a grandmother relation also given. That means it is of a family where we have 3 generations, and since the grandmother relation is there, so I would be having this as the grandfather, this is the grandmother, and then again a son and daughter, 2 married couples, and then there might be 2 siblings in this generation. Basic logic that if there is a grandmother in the family, we might be having such relations there. So how we'll know that क्या क्या relations है, एक बार देखते जाते हैं. D is the grandmother of F. So D is the grandmother of F. F will lie in this generation. E is the unmarried doctor. Now E is the unmarried doctor. Probably E might be lying here, although it could happen that E might be lying here also in this. So we'll stop for now for this particular statement. Let's see where can we fit it. C is the lawyer and daughter-in-law of D. So this is D. Sorry, this is D. C is the lawyer and daughter-in-law. Can I say this is the daughter-in-law and C is the lawyer? This is what we know. So we have used this statement, we have used this statement. About the lawyer, we have this statement also, that the judge is married to the lawyer. That means this person is the judge. Judge is married to the lawyer. F is the draftsman, is the son of B. So F के बारे में we have this information. F is the draftsman. This we know, and is the son of B. So this is C, we already know here. So B has to be here, and brother of E. So F is the brother of E. Now we know that F is the brother of E, and E is the unmarried doctor. So E is the doctor and E is unmarried. This is what we know. A is the engineer. So now we are left with A only. So A, being the engineer, is married to the lady stenographer. Is married to the lady stenographer. So we have deciphered all the relations here and their respective professions also. So this is done. Let's see what is the profession of B. Profession of B is a judge. Which of the following is our married couples? So married couples are AD and BC. So both AD and BC are the married couples. What is the profession of D? Profession of D is lady stenographer. ये लिखा हुआ था. So D is a stenographer here. Done. Let's see the next question. Now next question says there are 4 statements given. Then the uncle of D is. So they are talking about the uncle of D. D के चाचा कौन है ये पूछ रहे हैं. So let's make all this. A is the brother of B. So A is the brother of B. We don't know whether B is the brother or sister of A. So right now I am not making any gender here. C is the father of A. C is the father of A. D is the brother of E. So right now we don't know where to fit D and E. Let's read the last statement first. So E is the daughter of B. E is the daughter of B, and D is the brother of E. So D is the brother of E. D is the brother of E. A is the brother of B. C is the father of A. C is the father of A. D is the brother of E. D is the brother of E. And E is the daughter of B. Who is the uncle of D? Uncle of D would be the sibling of parents of D. So parent of D is B and the sibling of B is A. So A becomes the uncle. देखो यहाँ paternal maternal कुछ नहीं बोला है. So we don't know whether B is the father or mother, but whoever is B, A becomes the uncle of D. So your answer here is A. Although it should have been specified, some statement should have been given जहां से ये पता लग पाता कि B is the father, and if we know that B is the father, then only we can say that A is the paternal uncle of B. क्यों? क्योंकि यहाँ चाचा दिया है, इसलिए. There is no statement given here which says that B is the father. What we know that is E is the daughter of B, but whether B is the father or the mother, this is not given. चलिए लेट्स सी. ऐसी गलतियां करेगा यूपीएससी, होगी पेपर में, तो थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना है आपको. हिंदी से रेफरेंस लेके यू कैन सी व्हाट द एक्चुअल रिलेशन माइट बी गिवन. लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट वन. नाउ इट सेज दैट there are 3 questions related to this passage. A, B, C, D and E are the members of the same family. So we are talking about a family here. There are 2 fathers, 2 sons, 2 wives, 3 males and 2 females. So out of this 5, what they are saying that there are 2 wives, 2 fathers and 2 sons. Can I say that 2 wives, 2 fathers, 2 sons ये सब दिया है, तो I can say that there are 2 married couples and there is 1 separate unmarried person. So total out of this 5, you have 2 wives, that means you have 2 husbands also. So you have 2 married couples there and 1 person might not be married there. ठीक है. Teacher is the wife of a lawyer, so we have all this. Let's first see that who all are married या who all are males and females. दोनों चीज पे गौर करेंगे. Teacher is the wife of a lawyer who was the son of a doctor. So let's say this is the teacher. Teacher is the wife of a lawyer. So teacher, wife of a lawyer who was the son of a doctor. So this person was son of a doctor. Abhi doctor can be his father also or his mother also. There can be 2 possibilities. So abhi right now I am not making that who is the doctor here, can be this person, can be this person. Fine. E is not a male, neither also a wife of a professional. So E is not a male. This is specifically given that E is a female there. Now it is also known that there are 2 females. That means either this is E or this is E. This is what we know. Also it is given that neither E is the wife of a professional. So if this is E, then E becomes the wife of a professional. That means this is not E. E has to be here. And since it is given that E is not the wife of a professional person here, that means this person cannot be the doctor. So E has to be doctor herself, because we know that this lawyer is the son of a doctor. This lawyer is the son of a doctor, but this person cannot be the doctor, because if this becomes the doctor, then it was given that E is not the wife of a professional. Then E has to become the wife of the professional if this person becomes the doctor. That means I can say that E herself is the doctor and this person becomes the son of the doctor. Now this person might not be a professional here. Done. So we have used this and this statement. C is the youngest person in the family and D is the eldest. Can I say C is the youngest? Then C lies here in this generation somewhere, and D is the eldest. Now eldest would be here in this generation. This is already E, so D has to be here. B is a male. Now B is a male, that means this is a male, so A will lie here. This is how we can say that. Now why, like how I can identify this? It is given that there are 2 sons. So I can write this, that there are 2 sons. 2 wives, 3 males and 2 females. All of this can be there. See, I could have made this C here also. I could have made this C here also. If I made this C here also, then what? I would still get 2 sons, but now I will not get 2 fathers. So in order to fulfill this condition that there are 2 fathers also, that means he is also father, he is also father, now he can be the father of C only. Isiliye I am not drawing C here, C has to lie here. Done. Let's answer the questions that are following. So how is D related to E? D related to E. D is the husband of E. Who are the females in the group? Now who are the females in the group? Females in the group are E and A. So E and A are the females in the group. E and A. Whose wife is the teacher? Whose wife is the teacher? B's wife is the teacher here. B's wife is the teacher. So this is all from my side today. This was specifically the question from 2011. हमने 11 से लेके 2025 तक के सारे सवाल देख लिए from blood relations. Now try to solve these questions. अगर अब भी नहीं करें आपने तो एक बार वापस से खुद से करके देखो. Many times these questions can be confusing solving in the exam conditions, but questions are not difficult. You might just be confused because of the lengthiness, yeah, the thought process that should be involved in the question. Chalo, this is all from my side. Thank you everyone.